Hey, it's Pastor Shane. I'm glad you're stopping by. We've got a short account of a very unique healing situation in Mark chapter 8, verse number 22. But it also has some really good application points, so I hope you can stay with me and enjoy it. It's in modern King James, Mark chapter 8, verse number 22. Listen to this. It says, "Then he," talking about Jesus Christ, "came to Bethsaida, and they brought a blind man to him, and they begged him to touch him." So Jesus Christ is going into a village, and many of the people bring this blind individual to Jesus Christ and are saying, "Will you please touch him? Will you please heal him?" So you've got other individuals getting involved with this gentleman's problem, with his issue. And that's a good thing and an encouraging thing, but there's an important point behind that. And the point is, in the application, is this, even a principle from Scripture, listen, if you're not getting anywhere, but you've got a major situation, you've got a real legitimate problem, you need to get some other people involved. That might include your pastor, someone that you have some confidence in their prayer and their faith and their walk, whatever it might be. But get some individuals involved. Remember what Matthew chapter 18, verse 19 tells us. It's the concept and principle of agreement. It says that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. So that is agreement. We've got to be in agreement with another individual if we want to see some things happen. So that is the first principle, but I want you to be able to picture this in your mind. Again, Jesus Christ walks into the village of Bethsaida, and they're bringing this blind guy to him. Now listen to verse number 23. "So he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of town." That's Jesus Christ taking this guy by the hand and leading him out of town. So once other individuals got him to Jesus, Jesus wanted one-on-one with this guy. And then they had to work some things out. The next two verses might really surprise you about what happens, but the same thing is going to happen with us. It might take someone else getting involved and praying for us to help us get to the Lord, but the Lord is going to take you on a spiritual journey. There's going to be some things that have to be worked out between you and Him, and He's going to do that. He wants that to happen, and He's blessed with His presence, and He's responding to prayers. But just know that's what the process is going to look like. So now we're in verse number 23, and we're at the latter part of that verse. "He took the blind man by the hand, led him out of town, and when he had spit on his eyes and put his hands on him, he asked him if he saw anything." 24, "He looked up and said, I see men like trees walking." So his vision was blurry. It wasn't completely restored. And things are just looking kind of funny. So look at 25. "He put his hands on his eyes again and made him look up, and he was restored and saw everyone clearly." So Jesus Christ had to touch him twice, and it's just a unique situation. I think probably because the gentleman didn't have enough faith himself. Somebody else had to bring him there, but he and Jesus had to work this out. So Jesus took him away from the village. He gets involved with his problem. And then he says, "Can you see anything?" "Well, I see, but it's blurry." So Jesus touched him again. You and the Lord might have to work some things out. And if you're still not at peace with the situation, ask again. Stay with the Lord. Keep going with the Lord until the matter is resolved, until it's completely worked out. That is okay. This is a unique situation. It gives us an opportunity to be reminded and apply some principles that I might need to get somebody else involved. The Lord might be just taking me on a spiritual journey away from some things, away from the village, away from my routine, away from my way of thinking, away from my influences, whatever it might be. And then me and the Lord got to work this out. And I'm going to stay involved in this. You want God to stay involved with it until it's completed. You stay involved until there's peace or it's resolved in your heart and you understand this is the Lord's will and this is how it's going to be. But I hope you can take these things and apply them and appreciate them. Like and subscribe. It'll be doing us a favor. And God bless you. I hope I can see you again.